Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you a few cases from a couple of companies called ESR and VRS Design, made specifically for our Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus. The main thing I want to show you guys obviously is how do these things fit, does wireless charging still work, but not only that, does reverse wireless charging still work when you have a case on it? This is TK and let's check them out. Here are the cases that I got. I have a few cases here from ESR for both the S10 and the S10 Plus. And of course, we have a few cases here for the S10 Plus from VRS Design. We're going to go ahead and start off by looking at the VRS Design cases, as for the most part, they're the exact same design with different aesthetical differences on the back. So here they are, the first three cases from VRS Design. As you notice, the design is exactly the same with a few aesthetical differences. This is the Damdag Light Shield. This one does a transparent orange and yellow, and then we have the purple and blue, and then of course the all black. These are intended to be one-handed use, thin, usable, as well as the ability of housing 2 credit cards, so that this will enable you to go out on the night and hang out with your friends without having to worry bringing your credit card or your wallet. Just put them back here and then you're pretty much set. So the first thing we're going to do is take out this little insert out of this one, and as I mentioned to you guys, this actually enables you to put in a credit card. You can actually see the mechanism, and I like this little design here that we have it here. And it's a one piece, so you just basically slide in your phone. We'll do it this way. And you're pretty much protected. There is a little bit of a raised lip here on the top, all 4 edges. The opening here for the microphone, obviously, as well as the speaker, the USB-C, and the 3.5mm headphone jack. The top microphone for the video, the camera array, everything is protected, and it does have a little bit of a raised lip here, so you're not actually letting it sit there. And then here again, as I mentioned to you guys, you have this little casing that enables you to basically put 2 credit cards, and that's will be the maximum that you get. The buttons are clicky and are available, so you're not losing any functionality right there. And since it doesn't cover the front, there's no issues there, and it does not have any issues with the pre-installed screen protector that we have on the S10 Plus. The S10 and the S10 Plus do come with a pre-installed protector, so if you're not replacing it, you pretty much already have it covered, and the earpiece is definitely very nice. Now I know the first thing we're also going to look at is, does this still support wireless charging? I'll go ahead and put it on the table on top of it. Initially, when I did my first testing on this, I noticed that the distance between the two is too great for it to work. So just keep in mind, wireless charging is not going to work. We'll go ahead and turn on reverse wireless charging. I'll put it down, and let's go ahead and put our buds. And unfortunately, this design of cases, although not going to be the only design that VRS Design will have, does not support it. The gap between the two, because of the credit card holder, is going to make it so that this case unfortunately does disable wireless charging as well as reverse wireless charging on the S10 Plus or the S10. So just keep that in mind. But other than that, it looks really nice. It's very thin. It doesn't add that much thickness to the device. And you have 3 different designs to pick from. Now, switching over to the ESR cases, these cases don't have any kind of compartments in them. So for the most part, it's either a clear TPU or just a black TPU case with different options as far as material. Again, some of them are for the S10, and I'll go ahead and skip those, but I'll show you the design, and I'll do a quick fit check with the ones that are compatible with the S10 Plus. Okay, we'll go ahead and spread them out. There's a few cases that they did include that are compatible with the S10 and not with the S10 Plus. This one specifically, it's very nice, soft material, single piece, and it does have a little bit of soft fabric inside to keep the device protected and no scratches there. Again, made for specifically for the S10, but it should have one compatible with the S10 Plus. This one is another one that's a single piece TPU, but what I did definitely like here is this one, which is a very nice one, and it has the same material that we have in this case, except for that it's actually all black, and it does have that little bit of a band-aid look kind of on it. You can kind of see the material right there. It looks really good, and again, a very soft material on the inside, and all we have to do essentially is just insert our phone into it. And right away you could see, very nice, very easy. Now it's soft, but it's not super slippery, and it does actually have protection for the actual camera on the back as well. There's slightly a raised lip here on the top as far as the edges to be able to keep your display off the table. All the ports are open, the buttons are there, they're covered, and of course the microphone at the top is open as well. Now, of course, the first thing we want to do is make sure we can do wireless charging. Let's go ahead and put it on, and sure enough, it does work with the case. What I do want to double check though is, does wireless reverse wireless charging here, it still works. So let's go ahead and bring down. And sure enough, we get the LED. So it seems like most cases won't have any issues as far as using reverse wireless charging, as long as the thickness is not hard. So a general rule would be, if you're able to charge your device, meaning you can actually use it on a wireless charger, you should be able to reverse wireless charge that one. So let's check out the other cases. These cases are all clear cases. There is a little bit of design difference here between the two. This has more of a higher, thicker bump on the corners. This one has lesser, more thinner, rigid. And you notice they're both very flexible. Now, when we get to this one is very unique. It's a very hard back and it's thin, but it also provides us a very rigid construction to be able to protect our device. So I'll go ahead and put in the S10 Plus, snapping it in again, very easy. We do have that little bit of a raised lip here for the display to provide a little bit of a distance for it when you put it on the table. We have a lanyard option here on the side. Buttons are all covered. Microphones, of course. And one of the main reasons I really like clear cases is that we can definitely enjoy the color on our device. This device, for some reason, the color just kind of ever so slightly shifts depending on the environment. And of course, we have the openings in the front and in the back. Let's go ahead and do it real quick with the wireless charging. And as you can imagine, it does actually turn on and it works beautifully. Let's go ahead and try the reverse wireless charging. And again, that's just more of a confirmation. We'll go ahead and put it on. And we'll wait to see, and sure enough, we get the red LED light. So reverse wireless charging and regular wireless charging will work pretty nicely on most cases, as long as the case itself is not too thick. So just keep that in mind. There's definitely a lot more cases from both companies that I'll give you guys a link to them in the description below. The cases that we saw from VRS Design are definitely very functional if you want to go out and not have to take your wallet with you. You just take an ID and a credit card and your phone and you're pretty much set. Unfortunately, no wireless charging on this model, but the other models that they do carry will support wireless charging as well as reverse wireless charging. The cases from ESR that we saw today are very nice. The colored ones that have actually a material in the back, they're very nice. They're a little bit smooth on the touch, and I feel like they're not as grippy as the clear ones that we saw. Now, the clear one with the glass back on the back there, I think is definitely one of the more protective ones, as I've always wanted to have glass on my device without losing functionality. And this one is rigid, provides the protection that you want and the raised lip, and should be actually hopefully pretty compatible with glass protectors, as I should be getting a new glass protector for the S10 Plus in the near future. Other than that, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of the brand new S10 and S10 Plus, and check out all my other videos that I've done for you guys on that. Like and subscribe as usual. Thank you very much. Share this with anybody that you think is going to be picking up either the S10 or the S10 Plus to be able to make sure to customize their device to their liking. This is TK. I'll see you guys in the next video.